Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let me share this live real quick. All right. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys. I am Intuitive Mom, and this is just my 1111 portal check-in. Okay. So the portal for manifestation is absolutely open right now. All right, it's absolutely open. And I kind of just want to give you guys a quick ritual. Hey, hi, boo. Hold on one second. Okay, the hair is hearing. Okay, so let me give y'all a ritual to do for 1111 portal. So I told y'all that these last couple months of the year, right? Well, the spiritual portal, right? The spiritual signs these last couple months is really about manifesting. Let's put that food up there. Okay. Hi. So it's about manifesting, right? It's about manifesting. It's not about manifesting new things either. I just want to be like super clear about that. I told y'all everything that we've been asking for all year, the things that we've been clearing out, the things that we've been calling in, it's time for us to receive them, right? So you have to, when you clear out, you've made space to receive. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a 1111 ritual to do, and you are going to need two candles. You are going to need two candles, just two candles. Okay, now I want y'all to use these candles for whatever goddess, whatever divine being that is top notch, get the most out the lesson, okay? For you. Whichever one you use for cord cutting and whichever one you use for manifestation. So for example, I am going to light a Kali Ma candle. I'm actually going to light 4 candles total, y'all. Alright? But you only need 2. But since I'm lighting them for 2 different deities, I am giving them their own candles. Okay, I'm lighting the candle for Kali Ma, and I'm lighting the candle for my Lakshmi. Okay, so I'm lighting a red candle for Kali Ma, and I am lighting a I don't know why yellow just came to my head, but I'm not lighting a yellow candle, but I am lighting a pink candle for Mother Lakshmi. Okay, I am going to put those on my altar now. This is where the manifestation comes in at, with the visualization, where the ritual comes in at. Now today is November the 9th. Okay, it's November the 9th, and you need to do it by the 11th. Okay, for the 1111 portal. It's absolutely open right now. I feel the energy. I can tell when, like, my colleague energy comes through. I get a little bit of hostile before, and I get like everything could just go right. I just called my husband and told him, I was like, you know what, go ahead and throw everything out of the kitchen. Like, we got a brand new kitchen, go ahead and throw everything out. If it's food, put it into a bag, and I'm gonna go, give it back to the earth. Go put it inside of outside somewhere, so that the animals can eat or whatever the case is. But if it's not food, like, let's go ahead and get rid of it. That's how that's how Cali mine is. It's like, it's cleanup time. I need to make space. I have, these are things that I've called in. And my Lakshmi is what I've been telling you guys, like, to build your altars around. She wants to give us the abundance that is absolutely ours. That's absolutely ours. So I am lighting a red candle for Kali Ma, and I can't stand when I call her Kali Ma. Okay, forgive me. I'm lighting a red candle for Ma Kali, and I am lighting a pink candle for Kali Ma. Now, let's say that you rock with Oshun. You just need one candle. You just need one candle. A yellow candle. or gold candle for like Oshun. Okay, Oshun is a warrior goddess. She is also a abundance goddess as well too. Let's say you was lighting a candle for Yimiya, blue candle. Okay, for Urzani Dantor, a blue candle. Okay, uh, I don't know. Well, you know what? If these are your orishas like Shango or Ogun or anything like that, I do know what their colors are. Red. If that's I don't know how they work where it comes to manifestation. Um those aren't my babies. But if you respect those, easy. Easy, baby. Easy. There you go. Right there. That's how you say it. If you respect those pantheons and those are your pantheons that you go towards, then you would know how to honor those deities. Okay, do not throw a new deity on your altar and ask them for anything. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Only do something like that if you're going towards like higher vibrational beings. And I'm not saying that those are low vibrational beings, but when you ask for something from those pantheons, you also have to give something. Okay, they always come to collect. So remember that when it comes to dealing with religion like that. Okay, so yeah. So if you just want to light a candle where it's not a deity, if you do not go towards a deity and you just want to vibe with the energy, then I suggest like, a green candle for Jupiter, or gold, green or gold for Jupiter, in abundance, or even like an orange candle will suffice. Okay, an orange candle, a gold candle, a green candle. If you are calling in love, and I'm talking about like love in itself. Some people aren't asking for money. They're asking for an abundance of love and connections and stuff like that. That's just, everybody isn't asking for the same thing. But I also want y'all to create a vision board, okay? So this is where the visualization ritual comes into play. In order to receive, you have to visualize. You have to visualize, not invisualize, but you have to visualize your life as you truly want it. And what other way to see that than to put it on paper, or to make a digital you can make a digital collage. They have those. I don't know which app it is or whatnot. I'm gonna actually put mine on paper. I'm gonna put mine under my altar cloth, um and I'm gonna put the candle on top of it. These are the most important thing is to do the ritual the way that you see fit. But fire is it it will get the flame of the fire will get this going. All right, in any ritual, in any and all ritual, you must have fire. You must have fire. The zodiac signs are not complete without the fire signs, the Aries, the Leo, the Sag, baby. You must have fire energy. You must have fire. You must have water. Okay. Um. Period. You can you you can do everything else perfect and be missing the fire, and you didn't even send your petition up to divine. They're like, oh, okay, it's just sitting there stagnant. Okay, so you must have fire. So be sure to light a candle on 11/11. Be sure to light your candle on 11/11. All right. Now, after you light your candle on 11/11, 11 days later, which is 11/22, which is the other end of this portal, right? The end of this portal, you are going to light another candle. You are going to light another candle that basically seals the energy. This is saying that so it is. This is saying I remember exactly what I've been manifesting, and it is sealed. Okay, so you're going to light two candles, one on 11/11 and the other one on 11/22. Okay, what time do you do this at? Y'all, I'm a person that like to look up planetary hours. I can't tell y'all what the hours is offhand, but I am a person that like planetary hours. There's apps out there. There's the internet out there. Like, just go the extra mile, okay? Now, 11/11 falls on, today is the 9th, 10th, 11th. That's 2 days from now, so that is Tuesday, okay? Tuesday happened to be a Mars day. I'm telling y'all about fire energy, but on top of that, it's a Mars day, and it's also a deity day, okay? My deities love Tuesday. They love Fridays, okay? They love Thursdays too, but they really get the moving. It seems like most of my deities are Tuesday goddesses, okay? For some odd reason. So Tuesday, light your candles, 11/11. Whatever time y'all seek y'all blessing in. It could be a Jupiter hour, it could be a Venus hours, it could be a Mars hour, a Saturn hour, okay? Whatever you seek your, whatever hour, planetary hour you seek your blessing in, go ahead and get your candle lit. All right. 11 days later, light your other candle. If you use 7-day candles, right? If you use 7-day candles, do not fear if you have to put the candle out and light it back up. Do not think, oh, okay, my anything that you're putting on your board, be sure to touch it every day and be honest. Be honest. I know that I personally am going to take a screenshot of my website that I'm working on. I'm not done with it, and yeah, I just know my little coder up there in heaven is really helping me because it's getting easier as the day go. I'm going to put my I'm going to put my website on there. I'm going to put my oils on there. I'm going to put my YouTube on there. I'm going to put my job on there. Okay. I'm going to use little letters so I can spell out my actual physical job. Not the place of my job, because I'm doing a divine pivot oil, and if God needs to move me around, then God needs to move me around, okay? And I'm not going to stay holding on to something, especially with me calling on my Kali. I'm not going to stay holding on to something that is really not, it may not be for me anymore, but I know that I am a chef, okay? And I'm gonna put a chef, I'm gonna put the spoon, I'm gonna put look at y'all, my little gray cat coming, okay? My little gray cat. I done pulled up the little gray cat and the little black and white cat coming. So I'm gonna put my spoons on there. I'm going, not like my actual spoons, but I'm gonna go find some spoons in some magazines, some newspapers, you know. And I just want y'all to be paying attention like the next couple days. The next couple days, if you want to continue to add things onto your vision board for the next 11 days after you say, okay, I'm done, but then you start seeing things and you're like, well, you know what? I do want to go watch. I do want to be able to buy a gold watch in the next couple months. Put that on your vision board. Put that on your vision board. You manifesting that watch, put it on your vision board. If you have strong Saturn placements, you need to be wearing a watch anyway. Put it on your vision board, okay? I have Saturn in the first house. I really need to be wearing a watch. I need to buy me a watch, okay? So I can start being on time, because Saturn is like, you are not disciplined, okay? That's it's eating, okay? And I really want to go closer to my disciplined self. I want to continue to show up on my YouTube. I want to continue to, I'm going to put my car on there. I want some upgrades done, not on the outside of my car, but like on the inside of my car. I want certain things done. I don't want to have to wash my car anymore, so I'm trying to manifest me a frequent car washer, okay? Last time I did that, my husband went and got me a sticker where I could just ride through the car wash machine. But I need somebody to clean the inside of this constantly. Okay, like, these are just things that I just need taken care of, and they sound small, but they take out so much of my day. They take out so much of my day. You know, I'm always busy. I have 9,999 arms, and it be the little things that I be like, I need to get this movie. And I'm a strong believer in, if you ask for it and you ask for it with the right energy, at the right time, you're going to receive it. You're going to receive it. It has not been anything that I have asked for that I haven't received. And I'm not playing, and I'm not lying to y'all. It has not been nothing that I have asked for that I have not received from divine. I probably didn't receive it right when I asked for it, and God took his sweet, precious time giving it to me. But I probably had to move some things out the way. I really had to move some things out the way, some people out of the way too. Because, God is not going to continue to give you certain things and you have blessing blockers by you. Okay. So, put that on the vision board too. Stop with the blessing blockers. Okay. Stop with the stalkers. Stop with the, unwanted phone calls, the spam calls, no spam calls. Put that on the vision board. I envision well, I don't have any spam calls to my phone anymore. And that is the truth. That is the truth. I have had my telephone number for almost 20 years now. My same telephone number for 20 years. I don't get spam calls. Anybody that called me, they intentionally called me and playing on my phone. But no spam calls, okay? So these are just certain things that, if you're creating something, put that on your vision board so that you continue in these next couple months that you're manifesting, you continue to be able to focus on that and that alone and whatever goes along with that, okay? Destiny helpers, connections, a little bit of classwork, a little bit of schooling, maybe a new deity, a connection to a new deity, and the discipline to be able to pray, to meditate, do mantras, and show up for yourself. Put all of that on your vision board. Okay, vision boards, they don't have to just be, pictures and, don't put nobody else's life on your shit. Don't put nothing else on don't put nobody else's life on your vision board. Make sure that you're being honest with yourself and it's your life. Okay, don't try to destiny swap during this 9/11 portal, because karma is also being activated. The good and the bad karma is actually being activated in these last couple months. Remember, I told y'all there's Libra season, there's Scorpio season, there's Sagittarius, there's Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces season. That's good and that's bad karma. So all in there. There's justice, judgment, and y'all, my husband just sent me, said Aquarius bitches. He literally just sent me something that was like Aquarius bitches. He is too funny. He is too funny. He love it. He is too funny. But yeah, so put all of that. I'm so in love with my package you sent. Thank you again. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. So welcome. You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. And I hope it's everything that you need. Everything that you can use, rather. I know it's I know it's what you need, but hopefully it's everything that you can use, okay? Very abundant. Yes. So y'all make sure that y'all do the vision board and light y'all candles, okay? Light y'all candles, light y'all some of that good ass incense, okay? Light y'all some incense and really just like let's manifest. I always tell people like y'all don't do enough rituals for me. Like don't be scared of no little ritual. Look, I'm talking about a little ritual. A little ritual go a long way. I am a ritual girl. People be like, all you do is rituals. You manifest in this moon, that moon, this moon. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that is exactly why I have the the family that I have, the animals that I have, the dog that I have, the cat. Well, I don't have a dog anymore, but the cat that I have, the life that I have, the job I have, the car, the money, the bank. Is because I literally utilize every ounce of God's good earth to manifest in. Okay, and nobody's gonna stop me from doing that. Nobody's gonna stop me from doing that ever again in my life. Okay, when I'm not doing it and I'm being devoted in my rituals and stuff and spirit, that's ritual is also waking up and thanking God. That is a ritual. When I put my feet down on the ground, I stretch. I say thank you, God. I thank you, God, for waking me up this morning, the Divine Mother for giving me another day of breath. And I return all that energy that was in my dreams that do not belong to me. I return that all back to the rightful owner. I, all of that, all of that is a ritual. So now we're just expanding our rituals out where we're intentionally asking for in the light, not hidden, because when I wake up and I say all that stuff, I don't say it out loud. I say it in my head, and nobody, by the time I wake up in the morning, nobody's in the room with me. Okay. I don't sleep the latest, but I guess, everybody else be gone or whatnot. Well, I'm talking about everybody else. My husband be gone by the time I wake up. So I don't wake up in the morning time just, oh, thank you God for waking me up. I'd say it to myself, like I'm quiet about it. But this, I'm gonna be very loud about it. I'm about to actually tell everybody in my house to do. I'm gonna tell my husband to do it. I'm gonna tell my children to do it. Like, this is what y'all want to do. I'm gonna have them do theirs. I'm gonna to have them make a big visual board. It'll take them 999. They'll be overthinking it. Okay, all of them be overthinking it. So I'm gonna have them make something small, and tell your family. Share this with your family if that's what y'all want to do. I, me, we ain't gatekeeping over here. I'm not saying y'all gatekeeping if y'all don't share with y'all family, but y'all know y'all family. But everybody over here trying to get something. Everybody over here trying to get something. And I tell them constantly, I can't do all the work for y'all. I could go to this altar, I could do these prayers, these mantras, and I can cover y'all like that and ask for coverings like that. But y'all gotta show up and do some things yourself. Y'all absolutely gotta show up and do some things yourself. So get you a small little 4x6 paper and have your little family. Like, what's some things you always wanted? Then you ain't gotta even go as far as telling them to light the candle. You can light the candle for them. This is where you really realize, like, you know what? I'm abundant and everybody around me is abundant as well too. Okay? This right here is building the family's altar. Okay, building the family's altar. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. So that is the ritual. Um, don't overthink it. I promise y'all, don't overthink it. This is the 1111 portal. All right, so you're gonna light a candle on 1111 for your deity. If you do not um go to a deity, and y'all, Jesus is a deity, y'all. Jesus is a deity. Okay, like, you go get y'all little Jesus Christ candle. Okay, they got some at Walmart. I think yeah, I think that's Walmart that I bought a Jesus candle from before. Jesus is a deity. Okay, so don't get it confused. Light you a little candle. If you can't put your real deity out there, get you a little Jesus Christ candle. Okay, get your little Jesus Christ candle. Get you a little element candle or something. Get you one of those, y'all know, the rainbow candles or whatnot, the open road candle, whatever it is, anoint it. If you have the divine pivot oil, anoint your candle with the divine pivot. Okay, anoint your candle with the divine pivot. If you have some abundance oil, anoint it with your abundance oil, or open road, or the divine pivot is a open road and it's a crossroad oil. Okay, I don't really have a open road strictly for open road, because that's it. Being on an open road, it's still a little confusing, because you can open up all different types of roads and God ain't tell you to go that way. So the divine pivot is more like a push in the right direction. So it's a little different from a open road, but that's as simple as I could explain it here. The divine pivot is something that, where you like, I got all these options, but which one is for me right now, and which one is going to help me clear my karma and walk me in my dharma. And I put everybody that received the divine pivot oil, there's abundance herbs in there as well too. There's bay leaves in there for manifesting. There is there's some other stuff in there for money and for astro traveling. You can anoint your temples or whatnot after you have visualizations of you actually in those things that you're putting on your visual board. You can anoint your temples, astro travel safely without having to pay a fee. Without having to pay a fee. Okay. Now, who like traveling without having to pay? Me. Me. Okay. I like showing up in all different types of rooms and not owing nobody. Okay. They like, how you get here? You owe me $999. I don't owe you shit. I just came to collect what's mine's, baby. Give me that back. All right. So yeah, don't get it confused. But anywho, y'all, I love y'all, and I wish y'all a wonderful night. And yeah, and I'll keep y'all updated in my community tab. I'll keep y'all updated in my community tab. I do have this being posted on the community tab. I think it's going to post at like 8:30 or something like that. I have it scheduled to post like what the actual ritual is, what you need, and how to do it. It's very simple. Don't overthink it. So check out the community tab. And I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful night on purpose. Ah, I gotta go do my baby's retwist. So, good night, y'all. Good night, good night, good night.